Hey everyone, thank you once again for joining us today. As part of our aim to spread the good news to everyone everywhere, we have started a program where we share testimonies on a weekly basis. If you ever feel like God has done amazing things in your life and you just need to tell the world, then Circles of Adventism has got you. Feel free to share your testimonies to our email, WhatsApp number, or any of the social media platforms. And if you want to remain completely anonymous, a link has been created where you share with others just what God has done for you. Our first testimony is coming from a brother who has chosen to remain anonymous. I grew up in a house which didn't really care about going to church, but we did believe in God and in prayer. Growing up, I wasn't that clever, but was just quiet and well composed. The problem began when I started high school in 2017, which is when I was sent to an all-boys school as a day scholar. The first year was okay. I still stuck by my principles and kept my grades up just like always. The problem began during the second year. I made the poorest of decisions in choosing friends and colleagues. I associated with people who smoked and drank alcohol. At first, I stuck by my principles and stayed away from the smoking and drinking, but as time went by, their habits began to grow on me, and I joined them. No one was there to really warn me or guide me because I rarely went to church, and at home, my mother, as a single parent, was always busy, so she couldn't see the drinking and smoking habits growing in me. In the third year, I became a boarder, and all this paved way to more devious habits. We would sneak out of school during the night and go to nightclubs nearby or even in town, and spend the whole night there doing things that I clearly see that they were evil things. This went on for 2 years and became a daily thing, which caused a huge change in me. Due to all this, my O-level results weren't that good, and a lot of people were disappointed. I managed to go to A-level, and this time I went even further from home, and I was sent to a college in Chitungwiza. The college was surrounded by a lot of bars and nightclubs, so at that time it seemed like heaven. The clubbing habit grew greater as I started doing it during the day, and at that point I was a heavy drinker. It got worse to the extent that cigarettes seemed useless and I moved to marijuana. In all this, I couldn't see that I was wasting my youth and living an evil life. I finished my secondary education in 2022 and I came back home, which is when the grace of God found me dripping with sin, walking myself to my grave. A friend invited me during the fasting days one day and told me that I could make a decision to stay or leave afterwards, and before I knew it, the whole week went by and I was still going to church. The Sabbath arrived and I went to church and received the guidance and hope I had never seen before. Thanks to His mercy, I was baptized at this year's youth camp, and I am now a member of the Seventh-day Adventist Great Hope Church. I just want to tell someone out there that it is not too late to repent and leave all the bad deeds behind and follow the Master Jesus. No matter how great your sins are, He Himself said that He came from sinners like you and me. Let us not be selfish with God's good news and the wonders of His word. Share a testimony and encourage someone to pray. Thank you.